Hi, you're watching Floyd Steinberg's YouTube channel, and today I'm going to create the Roland TB303 bass sound, the typical A-synth sound on any given synth. In this example, my EX5, because this is my favorite keyboard. Okay, let's begin by initializing our voice. Okay, it's the standard piano, you know already. I recorded a short sequence for demonstration. Let's listen to this. So I can use this whenever I feel it's needed. Okay, let's begin by editing this sound. And yeah, the first thing I want to do is turn off the effects. So on the effect page, and now let's move the cursor here and dial down the reverb send to 0. So there are no effects now. And the second thing I want to do is to select the correct oscillator. And on the Roland 303 there are two possible oscillators, square wave and saw wave. And for this example, let's go with the saw wave, and yeah, this is on number 241 on this synth. For your information, there's also a sample of the original saw from the 303 in here. Sounds like this. But you can't work on the sound in real time if you choose this as a bass, because it already contains a lot of resonance and filter elements. So let's go with a standard saw wave instead. Alright, next thing I want to do is go to the amplitude page and yeah, change the release value to 0. So the sound immediately ends when you release the key. Alright, listen to our sequence again. Alright. And yeah, now let's work on the filter. And so I get to the filter page and now go to the dynamic filter. And what you want to do now is change the frequency all the way to 0, like this. And you hear this, you can still hear the sound. That's because the velocity sensitivity of the envelope generator is set to 16, so let's change that to 0 too. Now we don't hear anything. And yeah, that's a bad thing. Let's go with the full value of 63, and now there's a bug in the EX5. You have to change the filter type in order to, yeah, for it to recognize this change. That's very strange. Now, the next thing I want to do on the envelope page, set up an envelope. We will begin with an open filter, so set the first value, the filter attack value, to the maximum value of 127, and then go down to 0 immediately. So now we don't hear anything. Now let's yeah, change the decay value to something like around 65. You can hear there's something going on there already. Now we want a little bit more dynamics in this. So the first thing I want to do is change the filter resonance to something very high. And now we want dynamic resonance values, and you can do this on the EX5 by changing this value. Now I'll change it all the way up, or let's go with 5. That's okay. And also let's change the frequency modulation based on the velocity of your playing to something around 2. Alright. You can hear it playing along, and yeah, let's add some more fine-tuning. So I go to the controls page, and now I want some of these knobs to work like on the original synth. So, for example, knob 1 should control the filter cutoff frequency. And let's turn this on for this element. I selected knob 1, and now the filter frequency is on number 78, and let's change the depth to something around 12. And let's go to the next set and change the knob here to filter resonance, which is also very important on this sound. So here it is on number 77, same depth, and let's turn it on. Alright. And if you want to use this in a multi, you can also activate the mod wheels on here, because there are 2 of them on the EX5. And now we can, last but not least, add some effects. Go to the effects page, and I want to have some delay and chorus. And yeah. I think we'll go with the default chorus. And if you want to, you can also set this up dynamically. Go back to the controls page and let's create a new filter set here. For example, knob number 3 should control effect number 2. Where is it? The dry-wet balance should be around 24. And now let's also define a set which controls the amount of chorus. So knob 4. And here's chorus send. Let's change this to 12. And now on the effects page, dial the dry wetness balance of your delay effect down to 0. Excuse me, to 63 for dryness of the sound. Now let's go back to voice mode, and now let's you can also change the filter type to digital or D for even more resonance. Yeah, and that's it. The 303 sound on any given synth, in this example, the Yamaha EX5. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you next week. Bye bye.